Beth is going to kick this off for us. Vanessa?
Well, I must say that I feel very blessed to be back here today. I'm going to try not to cry. But I have missed not being distracted during the sermon by two really cute kids. So first sermon I've got to hear all the way through and not have to go back and listen to since this pandemic started. So blessed to be a blessing. This morning, I want to talk about some blessings this church has brought me this year, especially this year. And those blessings are our church staff. Not only were they a blessing before the pandemic, but they have gone above and beyond during this very difficult time. I hope he doesn't mind, but I'm going to paraphrase a little quote from Pastor Jeff from our conversation the other day. And he said, "Our staff have gotten so close during this time, something that should have taken time and taken a lot longer, but we didn't have the time." And let me tell you, that is something that has definitely been seen from our church staff and how they've grown together during this transitional time for our church. I've also been blessed from Zoom calls for my kids, even though Alex and Meredith, I'm sorry we didn't do more of those, but solo parenting with a 6-year-old and an 18-month-old and keeping that one distracted wasn't so easy. To daily Facebook Live devotionals and the banter that would just happen naturally and lighten the mood, but also bring a blessing to hear God's word to help us through. To YouTube music lessons that Mr. Mark and Miss Tracy didn't have to do. To fun little packages arriving in the mail for my children. Emails checking on us from office staff. And one day getting a random text saying, "Can I come visit you and the kids?" from Meredith. She brought a blessing to my children that day by just showing up, and brought a blessing to me of adult conversation that I hadn't had in weeks. The work that this church staff and members of multiple committees have put in to bring us back into our own building and bring our people to the screen so my children don't forget who they are. And watching Ryan do his little church sway to Mr. Mark playing the music. I could go on and on and on, but I want our church staff to know that they have been a continued blessing for me, and I hope that they feel blessed by these few little words. Thank you.